What's up everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Barry Nobles. Today we're gonna build a 6-foot tall by 128 foot long privacy fence. Being a professional cyclist, I have all my freestyle training jumps right in my backyard, which is fine. I don't mind if people see it, but we're very close to the road. As much as I like having people out here, I also wanna have a little bit of privacy. So we're gonna put up a fence so from the road, it really kind of blocks out the jumps and it's not really an eyesore kind of blocking out the house. So I have all my posts laid out. We're gonna do 8-foot post. Ribs of the fence are actually recycled old boards from a buddy's farm. So we're gonna go 2x6 by 16-foot pieces. We're gonna drop posts every 8 feet. We're gonna put a gate somewhere right here in the middle. Majority of my builds, you'll see, I'm trying to save money and do it on the smallest budget possible. For post, if you're doing any woodworking, you would know lumber prices are through the roof right now. So if you go to Home Depot or Lowe's or anywhere you get your wood, a normal 4x4 8-foot post is about 15 bucks right now. So what I've done, I found these, they're called landscape timbers. See how they're round on the sides? These posts at Lowe's were $4.98, so way cheaper. Since I was able to get all the 2x6s for free, all I had to do was buy these posts. And we got 24 posts for this section. I have a small section over there, which ran me just over $100. So the first set of tools you're gonna need for the job, you're either gonna need a manual post hole digger, which is not fun for anyone, or you can go to Harbor Freight and pick up this Predator auger they have, 6-inch bit. Not a sponsor or anything, I just, I like to save money. So I gave the Harbor Freight brand a shot, and you know, I've actually been pretty impressed with this. I originally bought this for a small fence that I put in the backyard, and it's been great. This auger is about 180 bucks. It's been well worth the money so far. But first, before we dig holes, we need to run a line, make sure we're putting a straight line and everything's spaced out. I got a screwdriver, a roll of string, and just a can of spray paint. We're gonna put the screwdriver on the ground, we're gonna wrap a string to it, and we're gonna run a string all the way down the yard and mark every 8 foot to put the post. I'm not gonna put my first stake or screwdriver, whatever you use, right at the edge. I'm gonna put it about 2 or 3 feet up the house. So by the time I pull the string tight and wanna pull a straight line all the way down, I know as long as it's going in a perfectly straight line along the house, then it's gonna be a straight line all the way to the end. You'll need a second screwdriver or a stake on the other end to pull the string tight. Looks good to me. Now we're gonna take tape measure, spray paint, and we're gonna spray a dot every 8 feet so we know where we're gonna run the post hole. I'm gonna go about a foot away from the foundation of the house for the first hole. We now know we have a perfectly straight line from point A to 128 feet down to the final post. Everything's marked. They're 8-foot posts, and we're putting in a 6-foot fence. I don't wanna run these posts right to the top of the fence, so I'm gonna sink the post. We'll do 2.5 feet. That way we have 6 inches above to work with when we put the feet. So this auger, the blades are 2 feet. Just go right there. Just paint a little dot. That way, every time we sink it, we don't have to measure each hole. We just know if we dig down to there, it's 2.5 feet. Now we'll fire up the auger, start drilling. First hole.
You gonna be my little buddy while I dig some holes? Yeah!
That took me maybe 20 minutes to dig those holes.
You gonna say hello, you little bouncy?
Say hello to all the cool people out there.
Say I'm Willow, and I'm a little working girl.
Cool, well, holes are dug.
Do a jump for me. Jump, yeah!
7 more holes, we're gonna go dig those. Babe, that was the best 180 bucks I've ever spent. That's 24 holes. We're done.
Hell yeah.
24 holes, and that was like maybe 30 minutes. All right, so we got all our posts on the ground. Now, this is where I might have messed up. I forgot I need concrete. And Honestly, we're saving money. It might bite me in the ass later, but I don't really want to go buy a bag of concrete for 24 posts when you'll probably use 1 bag per post, maybe half. We're gonna hope for the best. Anyways, we're gonna keep moving ahead. Now you're gonna need a level, the string again, and a stick. This could be anything, I guess. You don't want it to be too big. So this is about just literally a walking stick I made. It's about 1 inch in diameter. When you pack, it really gets down in there. It's gonna be a little more work. You can use the handle of like a shovel or something like that. I like having a flat edge on it because if it's too big, it's not gonna get down there and really pack tight. Now we gotta run a string. I'm gonna run it about a foot from the bottom, and the string is gonna be on the outside of this post. I'm gonna run it all the way to the end from point A all the way to point B, which is the end of this section. And we're gonna run a straight line. So we're gonna make sure from point A to point B is a straight line, and then in between, wherever you have the string, then if the post is too far back or the post is too far forward, you just push the post up so all the posts are just against the string, and we're gonna pack it in real tight, and that's how we're gonna get that nice straight line for all our posts. Make sure it's just straight this way and straight this way. Pack it, check it, pack it again, check it, and try. I would do that 3 or 4 times just to make sure it's nice and packed, it's tight down in there. Do it extra few times and really make sure each post is straight. So once everything is nice and packed in, post is sitting there straight, it's gonna make the rest of the job that much easier, and then the boards will just go right up. More time lapse. This is what we got up. We got 1 all the way across. We almost have the second one, and now I'm gonna do the third. We got all the boards up. All right, day number 2, technically day number 3. Time for pickets. You obviously noticed I didn't really run a straight line across the top. I don't want to have that traditional picket fence look where it's got the little 45-degree angles at the top. So once it's all done, I'm gonna come and run a line and actually cut every single one because I want it to be nice and straight. I like straight lines, makes it look a little more modern, not so farmhouse style. Fence is done that way. Fence is done here. Fence is done over by the shop. I gotta put the gate up. I don't know what I'm about to do, but I found some cool looking fence gates on Pinterest. So we're gonna try our best, and I'm gonna make what's in my head. All right, we got the outer frame. We did 45s on all corners. I'll run 1 beam through the center. Then we're gonna do a cross brace. So when you look at it from the back, it'll be like an A-frame. Here it is. Well, the shape. I am super pumped with how this looks. Hell yeah. That literally turned out exactly how I wanted it to look. Let's go buy some hinges. We had this option for $9.99, and there was a bigger option that was only probably 2 inches longer. And yeah, it would have been stronger for sure, but this was $8 cheaper, and I wanted to get 6 of them, so we're here to save money. Does it open smooth? Oh. Sick. We did it. That looks so good. Yeah, people. We did it. Hell yes. Time to put the pickets on and finish up. Hey, we did it. And we're gonna cut every single one of these all the way down because we want a nice straight line all the way down. Give you a little tour of my new fence. Covered by the shop. That's up. Now this side, we're done. And I am very happy with the outcome. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice, just straight line all the way across. So it's 130 foot on this side. Very time consuming. Actually, it wasn't even that time consuming. Putting each picket in was very repetitive, as you can imagine. You know, it wasn't that bad. I think this whole project has been about 2 weeks because I've had 2 trips right in the middle of it, so I haven't been able to finish it. So we're at right about $100 for the post. I spent 35 bucks on a bucket of screws. All the pickets cost me $300. Hardware for the gate, that was 85 bucks. So yeah, post, pickets, hardware for the gate. We got out of this project pretty damn cheap. We did 8-foot spacing. It's a 6-foot tall fence. I cut a couple inches off to make it a straight line. Pretty straightforward. And the post is the most important part. You drill all your holes. You drill a straight line of holes. You put your post in. I suggest concrete it. I know I'm gonna regret not concreting each post, mainly for longevity. It's gonna make it more solid. It's gonna make the fence not flex as much. It's gonna protect the bottom of the post for many more years than it is how I'm doing. So, like I said, I will probably regret that in a few years' time. Fingers crossed the posts don't rot 2 years. I hope you're liking these videos, backyard berry. I really enjoy them. When I'm not on 2 wheels, I wanna be doing at-home projects. Until next time, leave me comments on any projects that you think we should tackle here. I know we're still early on this channel, but we're just gonna keep making stuff as we go and take you guys along and hopefully learn something about it. Until next time, thanks for watching. Peace.